Yo, what is going on, gamers and anime lovers? I'm your host, Caleb, and you're watching BotBoy the Dude. Boys, we got the number 3 Sakura in the world and the number 1 Kisame. Can we just give it up? Just give it up. Thank you. Now, how did I do this? Well, I'm going to teach you how to do this. That's the whole reason you clicked on the video, at least what I think it is. So, why is this Kisame number 1 in the world? Well, because there's only 2 other users of Kisame. Pretty simple, right? You're like, oh, I only have to use characters that just aren't being used by anyone else. That's not going to be hard at all. It's really not. So, like, right here, I was number 1 in the world like an hour ago. And if we check out the rankings now, I'm now number 34. So yeah, rankings of the game change very fast. But, I mean, hey, what are you going to do about it? So you see, I'm just going to play this a few times. I mean, this takes nothing to play. I mean, it really doesn't. Like, you just got to click it a few times, boom. I'm going to run through a few more levels. But boys, while I'm running through these levels, can you, almighty push that like button? See what I did there? It's right there, actually. If you just look right there. Also, Kisame used have a great day jutsu. Because he wants you to have a great day. We do too. So, we're going to check my rankings now after just doing, I don't know, 30 seconds of running. I mean, this was like probably the most minimal effort you could possibly put towards this. I didn't revive any of my units. I didn't do anything like that. I just ran through like 3 floors. And then checking the rankings again, I have gone from 34 to 21. It's very simple. So, PvP, I'm just going to be honest, you're not ever going to be number 1. It's always going to be Bright. Why is Bright always going to be number 1? Bro spends like $1,000 a day. I mean, this guy is dumping money into this game. But my sect is number 1. And we actually do have open spots for any players you want to come on. So, I mean, hey, I'm in the number 1 sect in the world, so you can be too, right? I'm free to play. You're free to play. Maybe you're not free to play. Maybe you're one of those whales. Maybe you're one of those guys. Maybe you're one of those guys that we just don't like. So, cool thing about this is, yeah, there's actually a decent amount of sects out there, and to create your own sect, you actually have to have VIP 2, which means you do have to pay money to make your own sect, which is kind of weird. I'm just going to be honest, it is very strange that they made it that way, because normally, you just get to create it for free, and then you can buy stuff for it, but no, you have to pay money to make your own sect, so you're going to have to join the sect. And I do recommend this one. We have all the top players in the world. I think literally like first through like 25, maybe a few lower. I think those are all those players in the world. I'm a little bit lower, but it's fine by me. As you can see, our boss completion, we're on stage like 35 now. I mean, we're just number 1. So this is how you get number 1 in the world. You join a great sect, you grind out that campaign, and you find characters that no one else is using. You see in the top left, my Kisame has the number 1 by it. It's because I'm the number 1 Kisame. So, how do you become number 1 in the world? Just pick a character that no one is using. You know, if you have a character that's just in general bad, even if he's just in general bad, it doesn't matter how bad he is. Wait, Karin. Okay, I haven't gotten Karin yet. That's actually pretty cool. I hear she's really good. But anyway, if there's like a character that no one's using because they're bad, or they're just not popular, just upgrade that character and throw them in your lineup. You don't even have to throw them in your lineup, just upgrade that character. Actually, you do have to throw them in your lineup, I lied. But just upgrade that character. No one else is using them. You get that free, character frame, which is really cool, let's be honest. I mean, that's a flex. Being number 1 in the world, I don't care what you're number 1 in the world at, that's a flex. So we're going to run through a little bit of PvP, and then you should see what it's like being up in the top ranks, because it's pretty ruthless out here. So, my setup currently is Might Guy, Sakura, Sasuke, Gaara, and, ooh, what's the last one? Kisame. Oh my gosh, I was just bragging about how I'm the number 1 Kisame, and I forgot he's on my team. I'm so good at my job. But anyway, so, you know, we got the defense up with the Gaara, both Gaaras, the Jinchuriki Gaara, as well as, you know, the character Gaara. Actually, I'm gonna make a video about that. I'm gonna make a video about like the ins and outs of PvP. That's actually a great idea. I'm a genius. That's why I have 20 subscribers. Yep, that's why I cook, man. But anyway, as you can see, Kisame actually isn't bad. I use him actually more of a debuffer, because he does apply some debuffs, but he's not the greatest, but I just needed some kind of attacker. Might Guy is actually a very good attacker. If you watched my previous video, actually, yeah, my last video. I was gonna say the previous video on this game, but it's my last video in general. You can see he's on my top 5 for the best team, and so is Sakura. So I've actually got 2 out of the 5 total ninjas for that team, and I'm very happy. You can see their value in this match. Might Guy stayed alive almost to the very end. I mean, he did great, and Sakura is just completely keeping these last 3 alive, constantly shielding them and hitting them with heals. And even though, you know, they have a Sakura as well, their Sakura's not number 3 in the world. You see what I did there? Their Sakura's not number 3 in the world. So I'm getting more healing done, and they just can't out heal my Sakura. So what's gonna happen here? Well, we're just gonna battle it out, and then Tail Beast come in. Tail Beast clean up. See, I just unlocked the Ninetales recently. Ninetales, honestly, if we're gonna go, you know what, I'm gonna save that for another video. We're saving that for another video, boys. We got a video idea, we're not ruining it here. So yeah, this is what Upper League PvP looks like. These matches, I wouldn't be surprised. They don't. I've already recorded this. They don't. I wouldn't be surprised if these matches could go on for 20 minutes. Genuinely, now you can see there is a skip button. You can't automatically skip them, but if I automatically skip them, then I have no content. You see? That's what happens. So we've ranked up a little bit. We are now, I can't actually read the number, but you can read the number because it's zoomed in for you. I am like 4 feet from my phone. I can't see anything. So we're going to do one more PvP match, and then we're going to head out. So as you can see, basically everyone is using a few characters like the same. A lot of people are using Sasuke. A lot of people are using Pain. A lot of Kushinas. Karins. A lot of Sakuras. I actually haven't seen Kushina before in PvP. It's my first time. But if you're like, oh, everyone's using those characters, they must be good. Don't think that, alright? Are they good characters? They're okay. They're mediocre. Why is everyone using Pain? You get them for free in the story. I think you get 3 for free. I can star him up, but I haven't even like summoned him before. I don't think I've summoned Pain before, but I can star him up to like a 1 purple star, whatever you want to call it. And for Sasuke, you also get him for free. And if you pull like 1 dupe of him, you can star him up, and he becomes a very good attacker. Very good beginner game attacker. I am still in the beginner game. Yes, the top 30 player in the world is still in beginner game. I know. But considering the game's only been out for 3 days, literally everyone's in the beginner game except for the people who spend all their money, aka the number 1 player in the world. There is actually one pack I would recommend buying. For $4, you get Might 8th Gate of Wonder, Might Guy. He's also in my number 1 team on this game. I think that's phenomenal value. $4, you can guarantee like the best Sage in the game. That's value right there. That's value right there. I'm actually probably gonna get it. I'm probably just gonna like go downstairs, get my credit card, and put that in there. Get myself a Might Guy. That'd actually be sick. But anyway, enough with the yapping. So, why does my team basically always win? Because I run 2 tanks. 2 tanks is so important for damage mitigation. Also, 2 attackers. People run buffers. Don't run buffers in this game. Do not run buffers in this game, and do not run debuffers in this game. You need 3 things. Tanks, 1, down boy. Healers. Should I do this finger? We're gonna do this finger. Healers, down boy. And we also need attackers. And with those 3 things, you have a winning combination. You will win games, I promise you, especially with the defense buff from the Gaara Jinchuriki. I can promise you, you will win games. So that's how you become number 1 in the world. Maybe not in PvP, but hey, number 1 in the world for characters. I did lose. Not by much though. So, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. If you did stick around to the end, I don't know how you managed that.